Welcome to Dealbreakers, where 3 potential matches try to win the heart of our data. The matches' personality traits are randomly pulled from the vase in front of them.
I am the best kisser you will have ever experienced.
All the while, our breakers on the sidelines are writing Dealbreakers to try to trip them up.
Most of my kissing reviews come from my family.
Which lucky match will take home this week's data? Let's find out on...
Hello and welcome to Dealbreakers. I'm Robert Hartley and this is the only dating show that guarantees a long-term love connection. That's right, when the data chooses their match, they are legally obligated to stay together for at least a year. Let's see which lovebirds are tweeting today. Hello there, lovely. What's your name?
My name is Maddie.
And tell me a little about yourself, Maddie.
I am a Taurus Sun, Aries Moon and Aquarius Rising, and if you don't know what that means, it just basically means I'm a total dream.
Interesting. And what brings you here today?
Look, love life's pretty in the dumps, so just need all the help I can get, really.
Well, let's see if we can find you a perfect match today.
Fingers crossed.
Why don't you tell me your name and a little about yourself?
Absolutely. G'day, Maddie. My name's Steph. I'm from the Gold Coast, and yeah, I'm just really excited to fall in love with you today.
Oh, wow, a strong start. Steph, was it?
Steph.
Steph?
Short for Stephanie.
Stephanie. Steph, why don't you tell me a little about yourself?
Absolutely. Okay. Yes. A fun fact about me, Maddie, is I wrote a best-selling children's book.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you tell me about this children's book?
I would love to, Rob. Basically, it's about a little Tasmanian devil, and he's pretty misunderstood, but then he makes a whole bunch of friends. It's like a real tearjerker, Maddie. I would love to read it.
Sounds like an excellent book. And what's the title of this book?
Tassie Devil Makes a Friend.
Oh, lovely. And you illustrated it yourself, or did you get an illustrator?
No, I did illustrate it myself.
Wrote and illustrated.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how quickly did it take off? Was it an overnight success?
Oh, it was. Lots of people have bought it. Disney's making a movie.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Goodness,
They're casting Jack Black to play the Tassie Devil.
He's certainly popular these days.
Yeah.
So we've got a best-selling author. It's going to be hard to beat. Let's see. Contestant number 2, what's your name? Tell me about yourself.
Hi, Maddie. My name's Ash. I'm 11 years old, and my best friend is called Pikachu.
11 years old, and you're here for a love connection.
I'm looking for love and Pokemon. I'm going to catch them all.
Great. Why don't you tell me a little more about yourself, Ash?
Well, along with being a Pokemon master, I'm the last living heir to a forgotten empire.
Why don't you tell me more about this forgotten empire?
Well, it's called Atlantis.
The Atlantis, the forgotten city, the sunken city, the one from all of the mythology.
Exactly. And when I was growing up, my mom used to tell me stories, and then I went next door, and a nice doctor, he told me that I have the DNA of one of the original protogenitors of Atlantis.
And does this come with any sort of royalties or powers?
Well, not royalties, but yeah, I have superpowers.
You know how to bury the lead, Ash. You have superpowers.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Right, so you have real Pokemon and superpowers and the heir to Atlantis.
And 3 gym badges.
Wow, okay, well, we've got some tough competition here today. Let's speak to contestant number 3. Hello there, what's your name?
Hi, Maddie, I'm Josh. I heard you say that you're a Sagittarius with Leo rising. So am I. So a match made straight away. But hey, let's go through this game anyway. I love lots of things. Candles, pots and flowers, but especially animals. Some would say I love animals too much.
What, are these people that would say that judges?
No. Oh, of pet shows and things like that. I like to go to them and just sort of hang out and get a sort of aura from the animals.
Right. Why don't you tell me a little special fact about yourself?
Sure.
That's one way to do it.
I can imitate over 100 bird calls.
That does seem to tie in with what you just decided for yourself.
That's right, yeah.
Could you give me just a selection of these?
Sure. This one. am not the best at whistling,
Right.
which does hamper this. But I can. It's more of a vibe. Like some birds in the morning will sort of give off like a hello, wake up, get up, don't be late again.
So this is, you're imitating the sort of meaning behind the bird call rather than the actual sound of it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a different interpretation on it than I would have normally heard.
Only real animals real animal lovers would understand that. And I think Maddie has loved animal in her time.
Well, let's find out. So, Maddie, we have some interesting competition for you here. We don't like to make things easy. Of the 3 people that we've met so far, are you leaning towards any particular one?
This is hell.
Yeah.
I've got an 11-year-old to start off with. Josh didn't listen to any of my star signs. He got completely wrong. Reese, Steph.
Call me whatever you want.
Staff. Yeah, no, Staff's
Steph-
looking pretty
Steph's
good.
looking pretty good.
Yeah.
It's certainly not as stiff competition as we would have liked
Look,
with the
we'll
choice to
see.
be an 11-year-old immediately taking himself out of the competition, it seems.
Totally. So I've kind of got 2 in the running.
Seems like it. And
Yeah.
one of them just doesn't listen and loves animals too much.
Too much. They're
Which
self-professed. Yeah, loves them too much. So.
Yeah, there definitely is an implication there, isn't
Yeah,
there?
I'm excited
Well,
to see where
let's
it
see if they
goes.
can bring it back in round 2. So, Steph, along with having written a best-selling children's book, could you tell us a little something else about yourself?
I would love to, Rob. I'm going to do the Josh Thompson method of picking a card.
Tearing it in half as you pull it out with extreme force?
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, I'll do this one. Maddie, I have the exact same kinks as you.
Ooh, that could be very useful.
Yeah.
Give me, I mean, obviously you want to keep it
Keep it a
safe for
little-
work
of
somewhat,
course,
but
a little bit.
could you hint or imply at certain things that you know to have in common with Maddie?
I would love to, Rob. Obviously, Maddie, you're going to know everything I mean by this, but basically, let's just say I already own a big gallon of gasoline and a big bag of feathers. So, bok bok. Okay?
Bok bok
Don't
indeed.
you get any ideas?
Bok bok indeed. That and I happen to know that is a hard one to come by. So to
Well,
find
yeah.
somebody who's into it.
And butter. I've got a lot of sticks of butter.
Oh, and you're not lactose intolerant. That's also handy for this situation. It's going to be hard to beat 11-year-old Ash. Could you tell me a little more about yourself?
I'd love to, Rob. Let me grab a couple of cards. This is so fun. I'm having such a good time. Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's good, of course.
So another fun thing about me is I am great with kids like me, like friends
Yeah,
is what I mean, and animals.
Great with kids and animals.
Great with
it
kids,
does make sense
animals.
for the choice
I'm a
you
friend,
made to
I'm
be
a
a
friend to
Pokemon
all.
master.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're an excellent person to have around children and animals.
Exactly. Like I can make friends with other kids, and I can also capture animals. But like I capture them as my friend, and I keep them inside little balls. Yeah, all animals, fictional ones, real ones, anything. It's so much fun.
It's an interesting selling point that this child's good with children. Maybe that'll go some way to moving you in his direction.
And
Lastly,
I look forward to having children of my own one day.
and would be very good with them, apparently. So, speaking on the animal theme, with your 100 bird calls,
Yes.
very impressive indeed, of course.
Yes.
But is there anything else about yourself that the data might want to know?
So with your superpowers, can you control animals, make them do what you want, sort of thing, or?
I can do anything with my mind.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. What else might the data want to know about you?
Interesting fact. I have a PhD in relational psychology.
Very interesting.
So,
So
I
you'd
mean-
be very good at communicating,
Really good at it. It's one of my best.
very good at
things.
relationships in general,
Listening, talking, other stuff.
understanding
Yeah,
attachment styles.
That's right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to sort of diagnose you with any sort of ailments you've got. There's a few that stand out straight away. But
Interesting. Could you name one?
Well, there's, it's a public forum, but you've got a big sort of, you love elbows on desks. Big elbows person. I mean, that's a very controlling way to sit, and we've gone
very
to a more
Taurus thing, isn't
defensive
it?
sort of. It's big Taurus, Sagittarius. The other ones that were in there as well. It's very classic stuff. Classic Taurus. The bull likes to sit forward on the haunches or the elbow legs of the bull, but then sometimes you'll sit back and be a bit more lamb,
And when
like
did you,
whatever the star sign for the lamb.
When
is.
did you? I believe that's Aries. The
The ram. Lamb.
And where did you get this PhD in relational psychology?
From the University of Knowledge, which is a big system of learning that's quite hard to get into.
Is it an online one?
Yep.
Okay,
You
excellent.
got to
Well-
apply though. You got to get the Wi-Fi right.
Well, we have some very interesting candidates here. Before we hear which one you're leaning towards, candidates, why don't we open it up to yourselves to chat amongst yourselves about what you've heard so far and whether there's any questions you have for each other.
I think we're all amazing. You write children's books. You're lovely with animals.
I do have a question for you, Ash. I guess from the perspective of an 11-year-old, how do you think that you'll meet Maddie's emotional needs?
Well, I think we can be the best of friends. We could go on a picnic. We could go catch Pokemon together. It'll be so much fun.
Can you drive her anywhere?
Well, I'm one day when I'm big and tall, I'm thinking I might be able to get my license. But for now, I've got a bike. We could get on the bike together and go around.
Wow.
I have a question follow-up for you, Ash. How many years have you been 11?
About 28
Yeah,
years.
that's what I thought. That's what I was getting from the.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting from the producers
Wait,
there. That's
19. Yep.
yes,
Yeah, that's
that
right.
makes a lot of sense now.
And I love it.
And as an 11-year-old, have you read the children's book over here with the Tassie Devil?
I think
Tassie
it's
Devil
great.
It's a friend.
Oh,
It's such a
thank
good
you.
book.
I appreciate that, Ash.
And I loved your bird calls.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I do actually have a question for you, Josh, or
Please.
just something that I guess I'd like to flag to Maddie is, I don't know, I just would never, I think your elbows are beautiful and I would never make you feel guilty about having them on the table. I felt like that was actually quite controlling from you, Josh.
Also, I've got
Yeah.
a lot of butter. Oh, I've got other stuff in my
Okay,
fridge.
you've clearly
doing well, are you?
never done butter play.
Oh, I've never done butter play?
You've never done butter play.
All right. Well, this
Yes,
is
I'm gonna go to
this
that
is
right
going up before the 9 p.m. watershed, so we're going to have to put a kibosh on the old kinks talk there.
Yeah.
But of the three that we've heard, who are you leaning towards?
I mean, what a bunch. What a lineup
right,
I've got. Feeling really lucky and blessed. I'm not going to tell you who I'm leaning for right now.
Oh, interesting.
I'm going to keep it. Yeah,
We're going to see before we make our final choice if any of them have any deal breakers. So, lovely contestants, to save you the embarrassment of this coming out halfway into a year-long relationship, is there anything about yourself that you feel might be a deal breaker for our lovely Maddie?
Yeah, look, thank you, Rob. What I will say is I don't believe in star signs. I have a blog about it.
Ooh, given how she introduced herself, that
I
might be a
know.
bit of a deal breaker.
Yeah, I don't believe in star signs, but what I do believe in is vibes. And you've got an awesome one, Maddie. Like, I think you and I, we actually believe the same thing, but we call it something different. Like, you might say Taurus sun. What I would say is super hot chick. That's like the vibe that I get from you. I think
So all Tauruses are super hot chicks?
absolutely. I've never met an ugly Taurus. You might say you've got your rising. What I will say is my love is rising inside of me. I think that we understand each other. We just use different words. But once the butter comes out, we don't need words, Maddie.
Why don't you tell me what the name of this blog is?
Oh yes, my blog. It's called Star Signs Equal Bullshit at blogspot.com.
Right, and does it have many followers, subscribers?
Yeah, it does. A lot of scientists.
Right.
And
yeah.
a lot of, actually, I think Josh follows me. A lot of
I
people
do follow
would-
it, yeah.
Yeah, Josh follows me.
Yeah.
Right.
But only to see how far we've fallen from your one, which is the bull, who's always grumpy. But not you, unless
I actually remember you commented on one of my blogs recently.
Yeah.
And you said, I'd never date a Taurus. Red flag. You did like capital letters.
Can you not follow Tongan Prince 69 and repeat it out loud? It's my private. What did I say?
You said, I would never date a Taurus. Red flag.
Yeah.
And then you said, I think that was it actually.
But she's not a Taurus. She's a Taurus, Sagittarius, Leonid, the other rising.
Sorry, was that the last one, Leonid?
Leonid, yeah. The great French star sign of the goat.
I mean, they make as much sense as any of the others because astrology is bullshit. Anyway, moving on to contestants.
You followed my blog too.
Oh, I certainly do. Ash, halfway into this relationship, in case something was to come out then and it would become awkward after being contractually obligated to stay together for a year, maybe it's better to bring it out now. Have you got anything that you might want to tell her?
I'm a very, very truthful little boy. And I just want to let you know, and it's really fun, let me tell you, that I run an underground dogfighting ring. So what I do is I get the dogs and I put them into the middle of the ring, and then I get a whole lot of people around the outside to watch, and the dogs fight.
And they fight to the death?
Yeah. Well, no, they get knocked out and they lose their AP, and then you need to take them to a special center, and they go ding, 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 and then they're back, and then they're back.
But those are the dogs like Growlithe and Arcanine and Pokemon dogs, not the real-life dogs.
Real-life dogs, they just die.
Okay. And have you done this for a while?
Oh, yeah, I've been doing it for, how old did I say I was?
28.
Yeah, I've been doing it for about 28 years.
Wow. And you being good with kids and animals ties into this in a big way?
Also really good with all the people that give the money for the dog fights. I make a lot of money from the dog fighting.
I mean, lots of money at least is potentially a plus there.
Yeah.
Quite a big red flag maybe on the, well, let's see. Let's find out. It might not be a deal breaker, I guess.
No, it's great fun. I can take you to one of the dog fights, Maddie.
I think thinking your 11-year-old might be the bigger deal breaker, and you opted to give that one at the beginning. Lastly over here, is there anything that you might want to bring out now so that it doesn't come out later?
I play. Oh, yes.
I mean, you can come up with your own if you want, but our team of breakers in the corner have come up with one for you.
Sure, Rob.
Does it say Tongan Prince?
It's, maybe I should get this out on the table now. When I orgasm, I must do bird calls. And, it can take a little bit of getting used to, but during morning sex it's very helpful. Wake up! Wake up! It's time to go to work! Don't be late again! Don't be late again!
Oh my god.
And those are the sounds that come out?
That's what birds... Okay, that's the vibe that birds are giving out. There's bigger ones, there's little ones and stuff like that. Some of them are very sweet. They might be like, thirsty? Are you thirsty? You've been sleeping all night with your mouth open, you're not breathing through your nose properly. I can tell. That mouth is dry.
And that's the sounds that you make when...
That's what birds
finishing?
say. Well, it is incorporated into the love process, yes it is. Oh yes.
Interesting. So those are some interesting new traits to have come out in this process. Before we decide which of those is the one you're going to be dating for a year, because it is going to be one of them.
Awesome.
Why don't you guys debate amongst yourself why you should be the person that wins today's competition?
Well, I'm not a child and I don't make bird sounds when I finish.
I think we're just going to have so much fun, you and I. Gosh, well, we can just do such fun things.
I was very upset when I found out you're a child as well. I thought this is not appropriate. And
I'm
then,
not a child. Wait,
who's the child? Who's the child?
Ash.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm a little boy. I wouldn't
okay.
say a child.
Well, I don't see age, so.
Okay, red flag, red flag.
But then when he was older, it was okay. But now he's killing dogs. He's killing dogs, mate.
Yeah, he's killing dogs.
Look, it's really fun. And look, I don't want to put you down. Everyone's special, and you're very special, Maddie.
I'm okay with putting him down and her.
I really
this
want to put you down, especially.
Well, let's do that because you're already down because I'm putting
come on,
you down.
guys. Let's be friends.
No, I'm slightly above you.
Let's be friends, guys.
I'm above you. You're a.
This isn't nice.
Well, and it seems like we're running out of time for the show today, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to press you for an answer. Maddie, is it going to be the man who calls you an angry bull and makes bird sounds when he comes? Is it going to be the man who thinks he's a child and does illegal dogfighting? Or is it going to be the woman who is a famous children's author, has exactly the same kinks as you, and hates astrology?
I mean, wow, Rob, you've really picked some special options for me today. I'm not going to beat around the bush. It has to be Steph.
It has to be Steph. Steph,
Like
come on
the
down.
infection.
Congratulations, Steph.
Maddie. Oh, thank you, my love.
We have found love today. Why don't you,
Are we
head
going
on
now?
over to
Okay,
our
yeah.
producers and they'll sort you out with your prize.
I've got some feathers just in my dressing room.
Hell yeah.
That's right. We've got your prize today. You have been lucky enough to win an only slightly used corded vacuum cleaner. Congratulations, everybody. And hey, it just goes to show you that love finds a way. And if hating astrology is not a deal breaker, maybe you've got a chance at love after all. Good luck out there. See you next time. Hello YouTube, I hope you liked that episode of Dealbreakers. If you want to see a whole bunch more episodes as well, they're available exclusively on vivaplus.tv. We go through every one of these guys as the data and every one of them as the roles, getting more and more increasingly unhinged as the day goes on and we lose our mind filming all of these. They're very funny, but very questionable, I guess. Go check it out, vivaplus.tv.